In horrifying news, willy cancer, it's on the rise and it's coming for you, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't stick around in this video, you're gonna probably get it, mate. It's gonna be around every corner, hiding in the dark, hiding in the depths. It's gonna get your little Morton. It's coming. But first, in influencer news, influencer under fire for using poop as a face mask. Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. If it's your first time, we cover the big stories here. Question though, is she really under fire? That's an interesting headline to have because people are under fire if they act unprofessionally, if they say something outrageous, if they do something that people go, oh, you know, that's a bit mean, that's a bit silly. Rubbing shit into your pores is not something that you get under fire for. It's something that dictates you as the densest that's ever lived. What are you doing? I'm sure it's for some health benefits, but everyone around you is looking at you going, hey babe, why is there shit on your face, you fucking idiot? There are people in the Middle Ages that stink less than you, lady. You should be ashamed of your stinky ass fucking face. An influencer has gone viral after applying poo to her face to better her skin. You dickhead. Brazilian influencer Deborah Pioxatoto, wake up to yourself, Deb, shocked followers and medical experts alike with her alarming beauty tip, claiming that applying feces to her face helped alleviate dry skin. Now that's a chemical peel, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of beef stroganoff the night before and your skin will peel right off. But here's just my, I don't know too much about skin. I know it's the largest organ in the body, except for not my cock, it's quite small. Here's the thing. I'm sure there's this thing called moisturizer. At what point do you go past looking at fucking Sorbeline cream or Vaseline cream and go, you know what's really gonna help? I've got psoriasis. Not once have I looked in the bowl, in the bog, after a big old shit and thought, fuck me, that might alleviate my fucking overactive skin cells. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, this video is brought to you by the great people at Fume. Have you heard of the flavored air category? It's quickly becoming the leading alternative to smoking and vaping. It's a whole new movement towards better habits, and that's what this is all about. Replacing the bad habit with a much better habit. I know a lot of people who have tried to kick these bad habits in their lives, but they've run into little problems. And those little problems often are, they need to fidget with something. They need to put something onto their lips. But the great thing about Fume, and this is where it's really different to any other concept, is it has all these things. You're putting something still in your mouth. There's areas to fidget with on the Fume device, and on top of all that, it's just flavored air. That's all. Fume is an award-winning flavored air device. It draws flavor into your mouth and it fills the void of that bad habit, leaving you not wanting more. If vapor was compared to sticky soda, Fume cores are closer to herbal tea. On that, Fume has a lot of delicious flavors. Crisp mint, ooh, very nice indeed. Fume constantly invests in third-party studies to ensure the safety of their products, and it's backed by doctors in the US. Fume has served over 300,000 customers. Will you be their next success story? For a limited time only, use the code Butterfield to get a free top-up. It's the perfect accessory to your Fume device. Slip it onto the mouthpiece for a softer, warmer feel. It's chewable for those who love a bit of a fidget, and it's reusable. Head to tryfume.com, that's tryfum.com, and use the code Butterfield or use this QR code on the screen. Thank you very much to Fume for sponsoring this video. And now, back to the video. In a video shared on her social media, Pioxatoto takes a small container of what appears to be feces from her fridge and spreads the content on her face. She uses a clothes peg to plug her nose and leaves the mask on for several minutes before washing it off at the end of the video. At least she washed it off. Maybe I should take everything back that I've said about her. She is all together. She is not insane. She washed it off. Fucking good on you, babe. Pioxatoto, who's 31, has previously gone viral for applying menstrual blood to her skin. Okay, she is fucking insane. I take it all back. So apparently she started to use this method after it prevents aging and whatnot. But let's find out where she's found this, because obviously she's used Google and someone's written something about it somewhere. Let's have a look. Okay, so this is from The Guardian, from a Rick Samada, 2019. I'm standing in the bathroom with poo all over my face. Let me explain. I love journalism, it's great. How about you fuck right off, Rick? I will be honest, he's talking about nightingale droppings, which I imagine is a bird shit. That's the type of shit he's got on his face. So I guess it's not as bad as human shit. But if you can't find bird shit, then human shit would probably be a great replacement, I would imagine. One doctor had this to say: applying feces to your face can introduce these pathogens into your body through small cuts and abrasions or mucous membranes, leading to severe skin infections or systemic illnesses. No fucking shit, doc. You don't need to go to medical school to know that if you rub shit on your face, it's going to end poorly for everybody. Don't do it. Don't put poo in your face. That's why I started this YouTube channel, to teach the world important things, like don't put poo in your fucking head. But honestly, I think people probably should do this, because regardless of the risk, if you do put shit on your face, you're probably not going to survive, you're not going to procreate, and the world would be better. Much better. Now, before we get onto the willy cancer, the dick cancer, and I said willy at the start, I didn't want to get this video demonetized, but we're talking about period blood and poo on the face. Before we talk about dick cancer and what's going to get your cock, mate, let me talk about this. How I legally declared my new vagina a tax write-off. Very good. I'm interested.
I have a secret. I'm a little bit stupid. Not stupid enough to hamper anything I do, but just that right amount of stupid that allows you to do some tremendously unwise things. How's it going, guys, and happy pals? I'm Alice1 and your favorite QE trans girl, and this week I have done something so dumb, so outrageous, that it may well blow your mind. I managed to write my bottom surgery off against my taxes, and with good reason. It is a crazy situation, and trust me, you're gonna want to hear all of it, so stick around.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Hit the bell for some quality content. Buy my merch and find out why my new is a tax write-off. So obviously this is a trans YouTuber here looking through all the videos. I can only tell you this. Amazing content, fantastic. These are some of my favorites. Why femboys are better than Jesus. All trans girls are bottoms, in quotes. How a delusional transphobe accidentally tripled my audience. And my favorite, the hardest decision of my life, choosing which leg to amputate. Listen, I've been making online videos for 7 years, 6 years. It's hard to come up with video titles. They're some of the best, okay? And I will say this, honestly, this person, not a terrible YouTuber, okay? They tell good stories, they do quick jump cuts, and she or they or he is actually pretty funny, which I guess proves that she was once a man, because that, as a female, that could not be possible. Right.
On September the 19th of 2023, I got gender reassignment surgery. This was a huge cost to me, and a lot of the motive behind the operation was documenting it for you, my audience.
Which I suppose is enough reason to justify to the tax department that this was made for business purposes, or at least part of it was. You could probably, if you were audited, say, hey, some of this was actually used to make YouTube content and I made money from it, so it counterbalances it? I don't know, tax people in the comments, let me know. But I guess this trans person wouldn't have made those videos and that money without that surgery, so you could probably argue it.
I can easily see these metrics and say with evidence that I made a not insignificant amount of revenue from these videos, not to mention the subscriber gain, but there's more to it.
$1,000? That's all you made? I mean, I googled how much the gender reassignment surgery costs. It can be between $20,000 and $100,000. That's a fuck ton of money, but how far does this go? Does that mean that OnlyFans, OnlyCans creators could get new tits to try and boost their subs and make more money so they could buy more Gucci? Maybe. Maybe you can do this in New Zealand. You can in the UK, look at this. But can you in America? I'm sure you can't do it in Australia. I would have tried to do it. I would have tried to do something, get a new cock, something. But the answer to can you do this in Australia is a solid no. And I know this because the Australian Tax Department answered this question themselves. To this question on this online forum on a government website, can you claim a boob job? The answer, this is from the Tax Department. Well, this question certainly had us racking our brains for the answer. Get it? Rack. That's a government body using puns. It's a good answer though. But unfortunately, no, it's not claimable here in this country. Shameful, shameful stuff. Long story short, this YouTuber only claimed $5,000 from her surgery as a tax write-off. So, okay, good on her. Who gives a shit? Everyone pays too much tax anyway, so whatever. Good fucking on you, mate.
So many YouTubers joke about committing tax fraud, but it seems that I am the only one woman enough to actually f***ing go and do it.
Enjoy your vag. Wonderful. And we might all need vag surgery because apparently penis cancer is on the rise. And it's coming for you, mate. It's coming right for fucking you. Penis cancer cases are surging around the world. And here's why. It's every man's nightmare. You're going to lose your dicks, boys. And here's why. Guess what? It's a clickbait article. It's a fucking clickbait article designed to get you to click. so they make money off the ads shown on their page about you developing fucking cancer. And even that sentence there, every man's worst nightmare, that's like a little joke. It's a tongue-in-cheek sort of thing. Would you ever do that over ovarian cancer? Would you say, hey, ovarian cancer's on the rise, every woman's worst nightmare, watch out. Make sure you click this link to find out why you're all fucked. No, you wouldn't do that. But it's okay because it's dicks. Penis cancer cases, say that 5 times fast, are rising around the world and are expected to surge a staggering 77% in the next 26 years, according to an alarming new investigation by the BBC, Big Black Cock. An increase of 77%. 77, that's a big number. That's almost all the cocks, right? So are we all going to die? What's causing this? Is it the climate? Is it plastic? Is it microplastics? Is it PFAS? PFAS? No, it's Brazilian doctors who believe that the low human papillomavirus vaccination rates are contributing to the rising cancer cases. It's from fucking warts and shit. Mauricio Denner Codrio of the Brazilian Society of Urology, the Dick Society of Brazil, says that HPV is one of the main risk factors of penis cancer. Yeah, so that's what's going to cause everyone's dick to fall off in America and Australia and the New Zealand and the UK is low vaccination rates in fucking Brazil. But I'm actually wrong. It's a little closer to home than Brazil. In Uganda, between 2008 and 2012, penile cancer was 2.2 per 100,000 men. Well, if it's in fucking Uganda, it's going to be in your backyard next. Then in the eye, you're cocked straight after that. Honestly, I really did click on this story because I was like, fuck, penile cancer, that sounds awful. It drew my eye. I was like, I don't want to lose me cock. I need to find out what's going on. And by doing that, that news provider made a small amount of money. But this is the thing. Fear sells newspapers. People talk about clickbait journalism like it's this new thing. It's been going on forever, since newspapers were first introduced. Even before then, stories and things passed down through generations. It was all fear. It was all trying to drag your attention in. That's what they're doing right here. There is one thing from this article, this shit article, that I would like to share with you all, a warning that we all should take on board. Men experiencing discharge from the penis, a change in colour to the penis, should see a doctor as early detection is key to avoiding amputation. Do you really need to tell men that if their dick changes colour, they need to see a doctor? No, is the answer. If I've got a Smurf cock, I'm gonna go and fucking see someone, all right? If it's fucking neon blue, I'm gonna maybe ask the doctor a bit of a question. I'm gonna, hey doc, can you have a look at me fucking Smurf neon cock, please? It's starting to freak me out. But also, if your dick changes colour, it's probably too late. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you don't get penile cancer. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. My dick stinks. Toodle au revoir. Bye-bye.